Woo! Facebook Live! Let's go. I'm feeling good. It's bright and early. After doing that live yesterday, I ended up selling a car to Bonita and her son. So I figured, what the hell, why not? You know, I'm only missing out if I don't do this and take the chance of connecting with somebody who needs some help and with somebody who is trying to go from a beater to a beauty. So I'll wait till some people hop on here, and then I'll kind of go into my little rant on how it can help you. And sometimes people just need that, you know, that foot in their butt to kind of say, come on now, you got kids, you need something reliable, you need to feel better about yourself. And if you're hopping in your car every single day to take your family where they got to go to doctor's appointments or to work or to school, you need something reliable. You need something that's going to make you feel better about yourself. You need something that is going to just boost your self-esteem. So I personally went from a 2004 Hyundai Sonata. Actually, when I got in the car business, I had no car at all. So I borrowed my mom's car to get back and forth to work. I had to pay people for rides. I had no kids. I had no responsibility at that time. But then I got a 2004 Hyundai Sonata for $500 that had a mean exhaust leak, right? Mean. So this was 3 years ago. And I got the Hyundai Sonata. I remember my insurance for just not even full coverage. My insurance was like $200. That's how untrustworthy I was to the insurance companies. So I paid $200 a month for insurance, not even full coverage. I'm going back and forth to work. Boom. A couple months later, traded in for an 04 Hyundai XG350, right? So then I ended up thinking about doing the car giveaway. And when I gave my first car away, it was actually that 2004 XG350. I wanted to be the most known salesman in the Lehigh Valley. And I'm like, how can I do that? What can I do to become better than everybody else? And I did the car giveaway. I gave away my personal car because I didn't have the money to buy something and to give it away, something that was going to be reliable. So I said, screw it, I'll give away my own car. Claire and I shared the CRV for a little bit. We shared a car, and that got my name out there a little bit. And then Bella Ruckus was really the game changer. But anyways, I'm veering off here. I'm not talking about the point. I'm just kind of trying to tell you my story on what made me realize how important it is to have reliable wheels and to look better, to feel better. Sean Lehman, what's up, brother? Nice bow tie. Thank you, man. Thank you. I love the pocket square today. I'm kind of obsessed with it. I'm not a pocket square guy, but lately I am. So, yeah. So I want to talk about going from a car that's unreliable and thinking, you know, that you're fine, and thinking that it's not that big of a deal. It's not a necessity to get a nicer, newer car. But here's why it is. Because if you're 20, like I was 22 years old when I started building my credit. After I, not ruined it, but after I screwed it up at 18. So I'm 18 years old. I didn't pay a couple bills. Didn't really care. Was, you know, irresponsible. And then I'm 22 years old. I tried to get a car loan. And they said, hell no. They said, you've only had like 3 bills in your name and you didn't pay them. So when I did get approved, I had to put 2 G's down and I paid 23% interest. Craziness. That's absurd, right? But you have to pay to play. So why should a bank give you a loan? Why should you have a low interest rate? You get the rate that you qualify for. If you have bad credit, you get a bad interest rate. If you have excellent credit, you get an excellent interest rate. So I ended up putting $2,000 down on a car that I did not want. It was a Hyundai Sonata, but I wanted the Genesis, right? So little did I know, I was arrogant, and I thought with bad credit, if I put enough money down, I could get the Genesis. And that's true, but what was enough money to me and what was enough money to the banks were two different things. So I ended up paying to play. I paid 23% interest for 11 months. I got those bad things off of my credit report, and I ended up trading my Sonata in, and then I got my Genesis. So you have to crawl before you walk and walk before you run. And that's why it's so important for you to get out of your beater car into something where you can make payments. If you have bad credit, it's not going to be a good interest rate. That's just the fact of the matter, but you have to pay to play. So that's what I did, and I'm speaking from experience. I would not have rather done it any other way, because I learned my lesson, and you know, it turned out good. I'm actually walking up on the Genesis right now. Check it out. Check out the whip. I went from 0 to hero, as I like to say. Not really hero yet, but that's what I went from. So if I wouldn't have gotten my first auto loan and dealt with it and paid more money than what I wanted to, if I didn't struggle paying the bills, like I paid $250 for full coverage insurance then, and my core payment was $450. So I did whatever I had to do it, and I'm so glad that I did. So thanks for everybody who's watching. I'm just kind of rambling on here and telling people my story on why it's so important to actually have a core payment. People say, I don't want a core payment. Nobody wants a core payment. Who the hell wants a core payment? What you want is reliability. You want the warranty. You want a nicer, newer car. You want to feel good. Look good, feel good. So that's what you want. That's what you pay for. You pay for your credit. I mean, that's the most important thing right there. You're not paying just a core payment. You're paying to solve problems that you have in your life. And I'm just really directing this towards people who have bad credit, but even for people, obviously, people who don't have bad credit, you know. I take pride in helping people who have bad credit. I take pride in doing a video with them today, and then next year doing another video with them when they go from 23% interest, you know, to 6% in 1 year. And I look forward to doing videos in 2 more years with them, you know, and them getting 1.9% and driving a brand new car. So that's always my goal. If you don't have bad credit, I can absolutely help you out. I don't only help people who have bad credit. It's just what I enjoy to do more. You know, normally those kind of people are a little bit more appreciative, and I don't mean that to talk bad about people, just people who have, you know, 400 and 500 credit scores who think that they have no chance of getting approved, and then we get them approved. Those people tend to be a little bit more appreciative than the people, you know, who could buy our front lot. So I just like to work with people like that a little bit more. Yeah, so I'm just kind of rambling here. Sometimes I walk too fast and get a little out of breath or talk too much. I got this DJI Osmo. I know I said it in yesterday's live, but this thing is sweet. It keeps the camera sturdy so that the camera's not bouncing all around. It's pretty awesome. How many people we got in here? 21 people. Let's go. Anthony Allegan, I love this, bro. I love you, man. No homo, but you are the man. You inspire me, bro. That's what I love about Facebook too, is that, I mean, you can be connected to so many people all around the world, never even meet them, but have so much support from other people. So thankful to be alive during this time. Although I wish I sold cars during the 80s and the 90s when, you know, there wasn't as much sensitivity as there is now, but it is what it is. Pros and cons. You gotta take the good with the bad with social media. And I gotta humble myself a little bit too. I can't just say whatever I want to, you know, so I gotta chill. But you live and you learn, so I learned from it. I'm just having my cup of coffee, walking around a lot, looking at cars, talking to you guys, and hoping that somebody hears this message today. Hoping that a single mom who just dropped her kids off at school and she's at work, maybe you're watching this in your little cubicle and you're trying to hide from your boss, but you're telling yourself, I'm sick of driving hoopties. I'm sick of driving a beater car. My kids deserve better. I deserve better. Think about it. If you work 40 hours a week, right, and you pay all your bills on time, you know, and you're a single parent, whether it's a mother or a father, and you're driving a beater, but you know you deserve so much better, just come see me. A lot of people fear the unknown. I fear the unknown, right? So I promise you, I believe in educational selling. So when it comes to explaining the whole process from start to finish, even if you can't get approved, even if we can't make something happen today. Uh-oh. Here we go. I'll go this way. Even if you can't get approved, even if you leave here without a vehicle, I promise you, you will be so pumped on everything that I teach you, everything that I explain to you, the plan that we come up with. Making me to come back. Yeah, Monique, we had this conversation before, and you dipped on me. That's all right, though. You'll come back. I know you will. So, even if you can't get approved, I promise you with everything that I explain to you and everything that I teach you, it's impossible to leave here upset. It is. I'm impatient, right? So I want what I want now. I don't want to go there, come up with a plan, leave without a car, come back. But I promise you, the mature in me will tell you that it's worth it. You know, I didn't want to hear that either, but looking back, when I first got my Genesis in October of last year till now, that was in the blink of an eye. It's really not that long. So I'll end this live, and I just want to say thank you to everybody who supports me. Thank you to everybody for watching this. And if you know anybody who needs a car, please send them to me. I'll give you $200. And right before Christmas, who doesn't need, you know, an extra couple $100? So always remember, if you have to have it, Bill has it. And I'll see you soon. Thank you.